speaking of the finances, this is happening in California. Andrew, I know you're super excited to hear this. I am also excited as well. July 1st, gas prices are going up with a new gas tax because, of course, California doesn't get taxed enough. Gavin Newsom's primary goal as running for president of the United States: are your taxes too low? Well, elect me for president and all of your taxes will go up. We actually don't know how much the gas taxes are going to go up because there's two different components there, and it depends on what the state wants to do. And it could go up potentially as much as 60 cents per gallon. Amber, to kind of tail this back to the tax burden of people on blue states, right? This whole idea of the salt tax, and I'm hoping people know what the salt tax deductions are, is people in blue states who have high tax burdens should be able to write that off of their federal income tax. That greatly benefits me, but it doesn't seem super fair to a bunch of people in states that don't have high taxes. The idea that the tax burden is just, you can't do anything about it, it's just there, and unfortunately these people have to suffer through it. I don't quite understand why Californians don't realize that. From the outside looking in, how are you looking at California increasing taxes and then also complaining about it at the same time?
Oh, it's wild. And there's a reason I live in Virginia and not Maryland, right? And it's
Mm.
mostly because of the taxes, also guns, but also mostly taxes. And and I have to say, I visited the LA area a couple of years ago, and I got a rental car from LAX, and I had to stop for gas on my way back to the airport. And I was stunned at the price. It was like $8 a gallon. I couldn't believe it. And not only that, but for my additional punishment for daring to get gas in California, I was screamed at by a crazy homeless lady the entire time that I was filling up the car. So not a great experience. Honestly, bless y'all's hearts for doing what you do, because I certainly couldn't.
Yeah, thank you for congratulating us for surviving in California. And Andrew, I mean, when you go to the gas station, are you shocked anymore? Because I'm just from California to California, at a certain level, you just get hit in the face so many times. Just like, great, like I'm paying $7 for gas, and that's just what it is. And I don't know what's the experience like for you.
It's like going to a baseball game or a concert and you go up to the concession stand and it's $40 for a beer or $25 for a soda, and you just you knew that going into it. It's really the same thing. And actually the lady, Amber, the lady that was yelling at you, her name is Nancy. She's wonderful. I see her and her sisters and brothers at all the gas stations around here. They've actually started a homeless union. It's unbelievable. But I think we've lost sight of what taxes, and let me rephrase that. I think generally speaking, most Americans are willing to pay a certain level of taxes as long as they know what the immediate return is going to be, right? You know, clean streets, clean cities, potholes, tree overhangs, all the basic things that force cities and communities that allow them to all function. And there's kind of like a communal acceptance there. But this tax increase that could be up to 60 to 70 cents on top of what's already an egregious price, the return for the consumer is a priori environmental benefit, which we know always proves out to actually hurt the environment. That's the irony behind this. So the fact that it's going directly into the pockets of some fat cat bureaucrat or politician in California just enrages me even more, but I still go to the concession and buy the beer.
Yeah, that's my pitch, Andrew. When I tell people California is not so bad because the taxes may be high, but at least it's also governed horribly.